Hello, homies. I'm Gumshoe.
Hi. Oh, and I'm Taiyo. And I'm Taiyo Devil.
There you go.
We're DevilGum React.
Only one take. Only one take. That's all we're doing. One take.
Yeah,
one
sorry,
take.
my Tomodachis, they had a baby without me telling me.
Wow. Wow. How dare they? What the fuck? You can't do that. That's my jurisdiction. The myth of consent. The two me's. I consent. Taiyo. They do not.
I mean, it's okay. Leon and Cloud, who were the longest burn, now they moved the fastest.
Oh, okay. You know what? All right then. All right. Good for them. Good for them. Anyway, what are we watching, Ty?
We are watching Yugioh Abridged, 76, 77, and 78. We're almost caught up, baby. We got 11 more.
Or so.
But I'm excited. Or so.
It'd be really
what do you
funny.
mean, or so?
It'd be really funny if, you know, when this comes out, there's a new episode comes out. You never know.
That's true.
But yeah, so Ty, you've watched original Yu-Gi-Oh. Do you remember this arc? I keep forgetting to ask.
Like here and there, I remember parts.
Okay.
Here and there. I remember the Egypt stuff afterwards more, but here and there. I remember like sprinklings.
So I guess this filler arc really just it doesn't leave a lasting impression.
I mean, people seem to like it, and I don't remember disliking it. I just don't remember that well.
That's fair. That's fair. All right. But yeah, let's go ahead and we'll see what happens next.
And what's that in the iCard? The link to the DevilGum Patreon, where we do things like anime, movie, Invincible. We have Witch Hat Atelier, Jujutsu Kaisen, live action One Piece. We have a lot of stuff up there ready for you to watch. We come out with like 5 videos a week, okay? And it's only $2. $2, okay? And in the description, we have our Discord, our brand new Discord, where we do community days. We hang out, we chat. It's a cool time. Check it out. It's cool or something.
Yep.
Like, comment, subscribe, and all that stuff. Start the video!
Previously on Duel Masters.
It looks like
Oh my god, the audio just got more clear.
Duel Masters? What is this? Duel Masters?
What?
That's the wrong show!
Remember any of this?
Well, it'll probably get brought up again later on in the season.
Okay, thank God,
Oh,
because
good.
I really wasn't listening to any of that. Any of it.
This time on Pokemon Johto Journeys.
By the armpit hair of Amun-Ra, I can't believe we're actually climbing up the side of this cliff.
It's the quickest way to get back to the train tracks.
You know, back in my day, I would have just had my slaves construct some sort of ladder apparatus before...
Are you okay?
Look, there's a vulture! It's trying to take my Millennium Puzzle!
Fight back, Pharaoh!
Fucking birds! I command you to shoo! There we go. Okay.
Are you all right, Pharaoh?
Yes, Taya, I'm fine. But
It was a very epic battle. Shame we don't have the budget to show you, but trust us. Trust us, guys. Those fucking Wingles, goddamn, bro. You know, the vicious.
now I have to go back down there and challenge that vulture to a card game.
You know, you really don't have to do that.
You're right. I should be the bigger man. Besides, it's a vulture. It probably doesn't even have a deck.
Actually, I think I can see a tiny bird-sized dual disc on its way.
Oh no!
Fuck it, I'm going back down there. All right, vulture. It's time to duel. Ah! Oh, no, that's my hair. Taya, get it out of my hair.
Wasn't there a bird had a dual disc? No, I'm thinking of GX.
You're thinking the monkey.
I'm thinking of the monkey.
You're thinking the monkey.
Yeah. The monkey who fucking dueled. It was like, oh, what?
I can't believe we're spending this whole filler arc carrying Rex Raptor's dead body around with us.
Why are you on the tracks though?
Just think, Yugi could be in
I mean, to be fair, they
danger.
would hear
My
a train
friend
coming.
Yugi is in danger? I gotta help my Yugi.
And that's what happened in the Japanese version. Let's see how it was translated.
We gotta keep going, Joey. Just think. When we get home, I will buy you a pizza.
A freaking pepperoni pizza? Oh man, we gotta get that pizza. I'm from New York.
And that is why the dub is always superior. Now let's see what the villains are doing.
He didn't get a
I
pizza in
hope
the other
they're
one.
eating Pizza.
Listen up, you bozos. I don't need any help taking down Joey Wheeler.
Yeah, we
Why do they have so many chairs?
Independent woman who don't need no man.
It's just Organization 13. You know, don't worry. You'll see the other ones. It's implied. You know.
That sarcasm?
No, totally serious.
Raphael just has a voice like a William S. Burroughs novel.
What?
I'm difficult to read.
Well, maybe you should try my new book. I call it Stay Out of My Way, the My Valentine story. And hey, it even has pictures, like this one of me walking out like the queen that I am.
Like the queen that you are.
Dramatic hair flip.
I don't think that's a real
Hell yeah.
book.
Crap, I was so busy declaring my independence in there that I forgot to ask for directions. Fortunately, this is season 4, so no matter which way I go, the plot will eventually find me.
Oi, mine!
Called it. Wait, is that moron actually trying to play chicken with me? Big mistake. See, maybe the My Valentine from season 1 would have fallen for this, but me, I don't quit. Enough games. What do you want?
Games? Nah, mate, I just totally forgot that you drive on the other side of the road out here.
Why can't you take a hint?
Ah!
Dramatic hair flip. I'm not interested in you.
Yeah, I know. You've only got eyes for Joey Wheeler. Tell me, Ma, what's he got that I haven't got? Is it his dashing good looks, his exotic accent, his ability to be calm under pressure?
Have you
Huh?
met Joey?
Huh?
Dude, you gotta get me that pizza, man. I'm freaking out.
Freaking out!
They lied about the pizza.
What the fuck are you talking about? Chris? Did you know that?
Oh God, Joey! Oh God!
I love Joey so much. I'm gonna die without that pizza.
Only briefly. Why?
No reason.
You and I are more alike than you know. I want to lash out at the world as well, make everyone else feel the pain that's inside me, but there's no sense in doing it alone. Think how much fun we'd have taking them all down together, as lovers.
Yeah, no, that's not happening.
Alright then, as villains with benefits.
Pretty sure American Bakura have that covered.
Okay, then how about a good old-fashioned buddy?
You really want a broken arm twice in one season?
Okay, so where are we going again?
Like I said before.
Oh right,
we have
forgot
to
about
go to
these two.
Yugi. My grandpa is the only one who can translate the text from the Atlantean ruins.
Okay, so why?
Why aren't we driving on the roads? Because everyone knows the fastest way to catch up with a train is by driving recklessly across the desert while towing a trailer behind us. Duh.
Sure.
I mean, why?
Why didn't we go with Yugi in the first place? Because, like I told you before, my grandfather has a severe phobia of trains. Everybody knows that.
No, what I'm trying to say is, why is my Valentine standing right over there with that Orichalcos guy?
Huh. You're right. That doesn't make sense. Good thing you pointed that out.
Rebecca! I'm gonna go see if this duel has valet parking, okay?
Oh.
How dare you? You hurt someone close to me, and I'm gonna
The
make
fuck?
you pay
What?
for it.
What?
Let's duel.
Is
Okay.
everything all right out there, Rebecca?
Go back to sleep, Grandpa.
All righty then.
I can't let you duel these guys alone, Rebecca. Let's make this a tag team duel, playa.
Oh, I'm not dueling.
Oh, you're not?
No, I'm not remotely invested in this.
Okay,
Okay.
Can I cancel me being part of this?
Too late, mate. You've already activated your dual disc. That's a binding contract between card
Ugh,
wazits.
Yep.
That's
love
what
his
we
hair.
call
He's so
dual
cute.
discs.
He's such a cute character.
Honestly, I do like his hair design more now.
Oh, it's
I
great.
feel like it's
Why is he drawn so well compared to
Yeah.
the shitty frames we got like a
yeah, like what is going? It's because he's a new character. They're like
he
they
looks
have to
extra
make
good. Like what the hell?
Cockney.
Crap weevils. I don't really play this game a lot. I was mostly just trying to be chivalrous.
It's easy, Duke. You summon monsters and battle using points. It's just like
It's like,
Dungeon
why do
Dice
you even have a
Monsters.
dual
It's
disc?
nothing like... Wait, what did you say?
Dungeon Dice Monsters, my favorite board game. It plays kind of like that.
Okay, Rebecca, I know I've said this to a lot of people before, especially Joey's sister, but this time I mean it. I think I might love you.
I'll start us off.
Ew, no.
She's a child!
No!
Got no
Duke, no!
You can just kill it.
Oh man, I have no idea what that card does.
If only there was some way to find out.
Yeah, like asking what it does.
But we can't do that. That would be rude.
I guess we'll never know.
Couple of muppets. That's Cockney for. What a couple of muppets.
Dimension the dice! I mean, it's my move. I summon Orgoth, the Relentless. He tried relenting one time, but it turns out he can't do it. He is relentless.
I summon Luster Dragon number 2,
Huh?
Electric Boogaloo.
Oh, hell yeah. I love the Luster
I'll
Dragons.
sacrifice Psychic Armor Head to summon Double Cloth Armor. Any attack to this guy causes your monster to be destroyed and makes you lose life.
Yeah, whenever a monster has like 0 attack points, I fear. Like, what?
Points equal to half their attack. You could try it, but is it worth the risk?
Well, you know me. I love to gamble. For me, life is a roll of the dice. I like to play the odds. Always bet on Duke. The odds are always in my...
Are you calling an attack or what?
Right,
Hold on.
Sorry. Go, Orgoth! Attack his monster!
I warned him. Now he's gonna get it right in the kangaroo pouch.
Oh my god, it
boy,
physically hurt me somehow.
Nice.
My turn. I sacrifice Luster Dragon number 2 to summon the original Luster Dragon.
Not as
Woo.
memorable as the sequel.
So
Hold on
sick.
to your hats with corks dangling from them because I activate my trap card, Magnet Armor. This lets
I mean,
me
Ty,
summon
I
any
understand why
armor-themed
you like his character
monster
design
from
has
my
goggles.
Graveyard. So
Oh, of course.
welcome back, Double Cloth Armor.
Oh, fudgicles.
Looks like your dragon just lost its luster, mates.
Everything all right out there, Pumpkin? All right, just thought I'd check in. Let me know when we're in Florida.
Son of a bee sting.
What do you reckon, Mai? Are you
I just like how
impressed,
round
or would
his
you rather be watching
spikes
your
are.
Yeah,
friends
right?
Joey
I'd say
so
it wasn't
cute.
that round
go
before.
somewhere
They're so
fighting
cute.
bravely to save the world or summit?
Rock, paper, scissors, shoot. Looks like I get the first slice of imaginary
Joey?
pizza.
What your tongue?
Fuck is going on
His
here?
tongue. Look at his tongue. Looks like a little pube.
Also, is this a thing? This tag team dueling, a 2v1? I feel like this can't be a thing.
I mean, I guess it's okay as long as the person has double life points and
Oh,
is
true.
allowed
Yeah.
to, I guess, maybe draw 2 cards.
Yeah, right.
play
Like,
differently, I guess.
yeah, okay. Oh, you know, all right. Yeah, I guess that works.
Oh, Scissors, you never let me down. Except for that one time when I...
Oh no, Joey's frozen.
Sure, why not?
Working together with the power of friendship, we were able to summon Diamond Head Dragon.
Oh.
One more turn and your robot's decommissioned, you creep.
Funny you should say that. I was just thinking about taking her into the shop for an upgrade. Watch this. Yeah. I activate one of my most powerful cards.
Oh no! He's going to use the Seal of Orichalcos!
That means if we lose, he'll take my mojo. I won't be able to make it with a woman.
No, Duke! It takes people's souls!
Oh. Well, that doesn't seem nearly as bad. Why is everyone freaking out?
I activate Armored Gravitation.
Oh my god!
That's so fire.
What?
I can't tell if this is taking a while because it's Yu-Gi-Oh! Or because...
Why is it on him? It makes no sense.
I summoned myself.
Robot policeman. That's
Why is he
Cockney
just
for
Saint
Robocop.
Seiya now? What the
This
fuck?
card's special effect allows me to... Ah, who am I kidding? It just makes me look really bonkers cool while I kick the shit out of you.
Oh shit, this is awesome. Wait.
I'm gonna twat your dragon in the twat, you twats! Wait for it. Anime trope achieved.
I really do love when Yu-Gi-Oh! Like when they draw the faces, like, and when it gets super intense.
Oh
and they-
yeah,
and-
it's the
and they-
best.
Yeah, like, oh my god, it's amazing. Oh,
Say, does
No, it's the
anyone
best.
want to wear those original
Style is just
Idaho
so
flag
good.
Here in the trailer? Nobody? Well, all the more for me then.
I got a message for your mate, Joey Wheeler. Tell him I'm gonna shove me well-oiled robot fist right up his arse.
Only make it sound less sexual. Can't promise that, dude.
So what do
I'm
you
getting too
reckon,
distracted.
my
In fact, your
pretty
hair
cool,
just
eh?
magically poofed.
Huh. I'm getting so many mixed messages from this bird.
By the perfectly spherical man bun of Sekhmet, these colors, they must indicate that the power of the Orichalcos is on the rise.
The weather sure is an important plot point in this season.
Yeah, whether or not you should watch it, which you should because I am in it.
Oh man, I love the Awawa boy. The Awawa boy. I like the sky.
What?
This is your pilot speaking. We hope you enjoy flying Kaiba Corp Airways. If you look out your window, you'll spot the imminent destruction of everything you know and love. Also, the Grand Canyon.
You know,
Aurora Borealis in this time of day, in this time of year, localized entirely in the sky of this Yu-Gi-Oh episode. Wow.
really don't see the point in owning my own airline.
Ty does understand, but you guys with ball knowledge understand.
Design flaws my ass.
What?
Hey, bro,
It's
come
okay.
check this
It's okay.
out.
Don't worry
Is it
about it.
dragons? Are there dragons outside?
No, it's just really pretty out there.
Then why did you waste my time with it? This is your pilot here to remind you that there is absolutely nothing suspicious going on. Please enjoy
Does Kaiba have more than just the blue dragon in terms of dragons?
Of the series Dragon
Tales.
Thanks, that sounds great.
I don't really remember how his deck evolves. I really just remember in tail. No time for dragon tails.
What?
Hand. Let's all go to Dragonland. Do you not know Dragon Tales?
I do, but this.
Previously on Yu-Gi-Oh.
One of the best openings of all time. Fight me, okay?
I mean, yeah,
It's the
that's
goat.
fair. That's fair. That's fair. That's fair. That's fair. That's fair.
I remember being 6 or 7, and my friend Alex would always get the freaking juice boxes that came with Dragon Tail stickers. I was always so freaking jealous.
Yeah. When you were how old again?
6 or...
Anyway, so moving on.
Look out the window. You'll see one of the many plot holes in season 4.
Perish.
Oh, sorry, that's the Grand Canyon.
Hey, bro, I think the pilot might be evil.
If I close my eyes and pretend real hard, it's like I'm flying on a dragon.
This time on Yu-Gi-Oh.
You're welcome, foot fetish fans.
Man alive, this desert is rough. If only we still had those other 2 slaves with us.
You mean Joey and Tristan?
I don't bother to learn the names of my slaves, Taiyo. It only makes it harder to treat them with maximum disdain.
Pharaoh, those aren't slaves. Those are your friends.
Then why are they so weak and useless and only ever stand around saying how great I am?
Do you think I'm a slave?
Taiyo, of course not.
Okay, good, because
Clearly you are a handmaiden. There's a big difference.
I can't believe I showed you my feet.
Oh man, that snake don't look too happy to see us.
It's almost like we can just
Why
go
don't you
around.
walk around it?
Yeah.
Just walk around it.
Pharaoh were here, he'd know what to do.
Master.
Yeah, you know, because we're his slaves.
When did that happen?
We signed our lives away in season 1.
Great, and now we're gonna die as slaves by getting attacked by a snake.
Actually, he says his name is Cornelius Jr., and he just wants to play basketball like his father always wanted him to.
You can talk to snakes?
Do you know anything about me?
No. I only know that you get with Joy's sister. That's it.
Oh my god.
Duke looks so chopped in that frame
Hey, bro,
all the
are
time.
you sure it's safe for us to fly straight into that weird weather phenomenon?
Don't worry,
Yeah, of course,
Boba.
man.
Kaiba Corp is partnered with United. They're pros. I'm sure everything will be completely boned.
Behold the power of the Orichalcos.
I guess we'd better go confront whatever villain of the week that is.
Oh no, the crew has mysteriously disappeared.
Whoever did this doesn't play by the rules. Usually my enemies just kidnap you. But this guy, he kidnapped everyone except you.
We are through the looking glass.
Mokuba, remind me to dock the flight crew's pay for the hours they missed while being magically abducted.
They weren't just abducted, Kaiba. They were never here in the first place. They were illusions
Right, forgot
created
about
by
you.
me with the power of the Orichalcos.
So the Orichalcos can take people's souls, make monsters turn real, and create illusions.
Oh
of
yeah, I
hundreds of
forgot that it
people?
made
can do
monsters
everything.
turn real.
Show
That's
where the
why.
magical powers
Okay,
are made
yeah.
up and
All
the
right,
plot
all right.
Doesn't matter.
I still haven't forgiven you for being related to someone who was vaguely associated with the death of my brother, Kaiba. Let's duel!
In the interest of safety, there is absolutely no smoking during this duel. All duel discs must be set to airplane mode. And in the
All right,
likely
all right.
event that I completely own your
Kaiba,
ass
where's your
card games,
spiky hair? What
emergency lights
happened?
illuminate the way to the exit so you can
It's
get the
extra
hell out of
round.
my life.
Like most of the hair now has lost its spikes.
To get rid of the furniture?
Of course I do. What kind of a fool would play card games on a table? What is this, the Dark Ages?
You tell me, Kaiba, because once I win this duel and the seal of Orichalcos takes your soul, an age of darkness is all you will know.
Woo! Thank God this plane has autopilot.
We appear to be
Yeah,
experiencing
seriously.
some rough air. For those of you in the Kaiba Corp Airlines reward program, we'd like to once again thank you for your patience. For those of you not in the reward program, flight attendants will be by shortly to poke you with sharp objects and make passive-aggressive remarks about your appearance.
Behold, Kaiba,
The
our
fuck is
duel
going
will
on?
take place in the very
What?
heavens
What
themselves.
the
I
fuck?
imagine it'd be pretty cool if I were dueling
fuck?
someone I actually cared about. It's a good thing the autopilot's engaged, or this could be seriously dangerous.
Don't worry, Seto. I'll save us. Okay, let's see. How do I fly a plane? Well, these buttons look important.
Automatic pilot asks,
gonna-
switching to manual. Warning, plane descending too rapidly. Collision with ground imminent.
Oh God, what'd I do?
Now watch as I magically force you to experience a flashback to someone else's memories, which is yet another thing that the Orichalcos
Oh, dude,
is
don't enclose me in a
apparently
space and
able to
release your
do.
fucking gas like that. That's so rude.
Where am I? That smell, that disgusting, repulsive smell. I'd recognize
Like, what the
that
hell?
anywhere.
Come on, guys, let's get these supplies downstairs. We scavenged the heck out of this stuff.
Poor people.
Excuse me, mister. How'd you get in our secret hideout?
Oh, I'm not really here. This is just an illusion created by some Orichalcos punk in the hopes that it'll somehow make me feel some sort of responsibility for how bad his life was. Let me guess. You're supposed to remind me of Mokuba?
Mokuba? No, mister. My name's Aaron.
I'm gonna call you Nokuba, and our relationship is going to be nothing like the one
Nokuba.
between me and my brother.
Okay, mister.
Shut up, Nokuba. I can't believe what I'm seeing here. This is worse than I could have possibly imagined. Alistair has sent me to a place far more terrifying than the Shadow Realm. He's transported me into the plot of a young adult novel. Nokuba, answer me. How does a group of children survive in a war-torn environment?
I thought he was
like
just gonna
this?
say
We mostly
Detroit.
get by using our street smarts and ingenuity.
Yeah, my brother Mokuba is pretty good at handling dangerous situations too.
No, our hideout! It's been destroyed! I have to save my friends!
Nokuba, no! You have to survive so you can be in the second book, Hunger Games 2, The Divergent Maze Runner.
Oh no! Taiyo's Surveyors have been hitting our city with artillery fire for months, and now they've found us and there's no escape.
Alistair, you fool! Didn't anybody warn you? Never bring a tank to a trading card fight!
What?
What?
Kaiba, what the fuck is going on?
Finally know the pain that I felt when I lost my brother all those years ago, Kaiba. The guilt in your soul is as plain as the
God,
look
voicing
on
this guy
your
must hurt
face.
your throat so
I get
bad.
it, okay, Alistair? War is bad. Death is bad. My stepfather was bad. Now will you please stop beating me over the head with all this symbolism and end this pretentious charade already?
The only way you're getting out of this is to face the sins of your family and accept that deep down you and the rest of humanity deserve to
I'm not
be
even
wiped
blood
out.
related, bro.
Or I could just
Like,
summon my
Yeah.
technically it's not even
cannon
mine.
and shoot my way out of here.
Oh yes, the XYZ dragon. Look at that.
Yep,
oh.
I guess that works just as good.
Oh,
You
okay.
were supposed to have an epiphany about the evils of humanity.
Well, instead I had an epiphany about the awesomeness of my cards, which are awesome. Look at that, it's a robot dragon tank.
Yeah, that's fucking awesome.
Oh, I love the XYZ monsters. So cool.
Yeah.
You like combine them all.
You've
It's so
learned
sick.
nothing from my heavy-handed hallucination. I guess I'll just have to beat you in a card game and take your soul. I play Sky Union.
Why
This
didn't you
allows
just
me
do
to
that from the
sacrifice
beginning?
3 of my monsters in
No.
order to summon my ultimate beast. Come forth, Air Fortress Ziggurat. My ziggurat is the ultimate weapon, Kaiba,
No.
and it's aimed squarely at you.
Bro, so many fucking cannons.
Damn thing. What isn't it aiming at?
You're just mad because my monster's design is cooler than anything you could come up with.
No, I'm mad because I never wanted to know what one of Hideo Kojima's wet dreams looked like. And now I do. So, thanks for that.
This monster represents my brother Mikey's untimely death at the hands of Kaiba Corp's military division.
Look, I understand how poetic this must seem, forcing me to suffer the way your brother did, yada yada yada. But listen to me, I am not responsible for your brother's death. Kaiba Corp doesn't even have a military division anymore.
You expect me to believe you didn't keep any of your weapons division tech lying around?
I swear on my life that we didn't keep a single flying war machine of death.
This is Kaiba Corp War Machine 1 on rescue approach with Death Squadron. How may we assist you, Mr. Kaiba?
Hey, Seto, I called the War Machines of Death to come save us.
You lied to me! Good job, Ukuba. You're a big help.
Yay, go Team Kaiba.
Bro's going Super Saiyan.
Also Mokuba, I guess, but mostly the paperwork.
Bro, what the fuck is going on?
How does it feel to stare into the face of death, Kaiba?
Well, it'd be way more intimidating if its face wasn't so damn adorable.
That's the face of my brother's favorite action figure, Dyna Dude.
Oh, you're right.
Oh.
Now I'm really intimidated. And speaking of...
Isn't that a copyright?
I activate Soul Exchange. This allows me to sacrifice 2 of your stupid robots in order to summon Blue Eyes White Dragon.
Oh!
With this, Kaiba, our 2 monsters are equal in strength thanks to the power of the Orichalcos. So when you attack and lose your dragon, it'll be a simple matter of taking your life points and your soul. All thanks to the power of
the Orichalcos. Yeah. You seem to have forgotten that the power of the Orichalcos is absolutely nothing compared to the power of whatever the hell trading card bullshit I pull out of thin air.
True.
And this time, it's my trap card, Tyrant Wing. Who needs military weapons of mass destruction when you can just use a good old-fashioned dragon?
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
No, my air fortress! This isn't right, Kaiba. This whole duel was supposed to be a metaphor for the futility of war, and how everybody loses when they choose to destroy.
Well, you got the futility and the losing parts down.
Fine. Since I can't beat you in this duel, I'm just going to leave and let you die in a plane crash.
Oh, no. Hang on. Wait, don't go. You gotta keep playing.
Why?
Because you're doing so well. Look, you've got 3 monsters and I've only got 1. You're a shoo-in.
I don't know. Seems kind of like you're goading me.
Trust me. Out of all the bad guy duelists I've ever faced, you are definitely the most likely to wipe the floor with me.
All right then. I end my turn.
Fang of Critias! My Blue Eyes to form Blue Eyes Tyrant Dragon!
Ooh!
I should probably mention, Alistair, you weren't even close to beating me.
But you said
that you were most likely to win? That's right. All my other opponents have had a 0% chance of beating me. You had 0.1. But it was a big 0.1%. Huge, really. Be proud of that. Now, Blue Eyes Tyrant Dragon, destroy all 3 of his monsters!
We seem to be experiencing elevated levels of turbulence. In an emergency situation, parachutes are available for $500 a head. In case of a water landing, Kaiba Corp Airline Rewards Club members may use those passengers not in the rewards program as flotation devices.
Alistair, are you all right?
Mikey, is that really you? It is, Mikey. We've been reunited. And it's all thanks to the power of the Orichalcos.
Yeah, he's dead. Dip on his crappy broken stuff.
We're going to be the crappy broken stuff if we don't safely land this plane. Not even Microsoft Flight Simulator prepared me for this. This is just like that one recurring dream I have. Except in the dream, I'm always saved at the last second by magical dragons, and it's the best day of my... Oh my god, yes, it's actually happening! Taiyo, do you see what I'm seeing? Yes!
Holy shit, dragons!
That depends. Do you see 3 legendary dragons helping a plane land while Seto Kaiba has what sounds like the biggest orgasm of his life?
Yeah.
Why does this feel like such a Pokemon move? You just got the 3 legendaries being like, oh, we gotta save the protagonist before we go away. There's something very Pokemon movie, specifically movie.
100%.
About this. Pokemon movies where Ash goes Super Saiyan and beats the shit.
Look, it's Joey and Tristan.
Oh, Oh!
Hey guys, I guess we found each other.
Weren't we all in the middle of the desert like 5 minutes ago?
Don't worry about
Plane
it.
just
Oh, yeah.
landed exactly where we all were with the help of 3 legendary dragons, and that is the plot hole you're focusing on?
Did you guys notice this episode had the exact same ending as B-movie?
Yes, Tristan.
Holy
we all
shit.
noticed. I am now a member of the Mile High Club. Why are you all looking at me like that? Kaiba, what do you think the Mile High Club is? Isn't it where you beat someone in a duel while you're on a plane? Actually,
Sure.
yes, you're
Yeah.
right. That's exactly what that is. Mile High Club!
Our cock goes the plot gets dumber. Ah.
The tragedy of Captain Tyler.
Previously on Yu-Gi-Oh! I have made love to this man! Huh. I mean, I have played a card game with him.
Oh.
Right. Mr. Kaiba, your company is now owned by Darts. What's that now? Wait, didn't that character used to be a Nazi or something?
Yeah.
We're not doing that anymore.
Oh, thank
It was
God.
stupid. Then why are we doing any of this? This time on Dungeon Dice Monsters. Oh, come on, this is nothing like Dungeon. I can't believe my company's been stolen for like the 3rd time in a year. You'd think that after a while our stock would be affected by that, but it turns out no. Yeah, you're not a very good boss, are you? Take that back, Yugi. Name one of your employees. That's easy. Mokuba.
Yay! I'm an employee!
Okay, name another.
Guy.
Seto Kaiba. Mr. Kaiba, we have a team on the ground transmitting the images from the Atlantean ruins. We should have them in the next few minutes. Oh, right. The plot. Using this computer uplink, my men...
So did they not need the grandpa to translate them?
Fascinating.
Oh, right. Yeah, I forgot the whole point of Grandpa being there. Oh, shit. I guess not. All right, cool, whatever.
With these modern computer devices, you can replicate any image you desire. Back in my day...
Huh. Wow, that's a very timely quote. For... Jeez, what? This came out 8 years ago?
I would be forced to command my slaves to chisel pictures into a nearby wall.
These days, most artists expect to get paid, Pharaoh.
I did pay them. In exposure.
Attention isn't the same as money.
No. I mean actual exposure. They'd be out there in the desert for hours just drawing for me. The sun is a cold and yet also very hot mistress. Triangulating the uplink. Atlantean text should reach you momentarily, Mr. Kaiba.
Oh, God, the bikers!
I'm being attacked! By bikers, apparently!
By the patented petite patootie of Ptolemy. Those bikers are like everywhere, man.
Yeah, apparently Darts will spare you from being wiped out with the rest of humanity if you have basic knowledge of how a motorcycle operates.
We have the images. Now we don't have to go to the museum ourselves.
Shouldn't we still go check to see if your guys are okay?
Meh.
I'm glad we're not going to Florida, because now our absurd near-death experience on that train has been rendered a completely unnecessary waste of our time.
I also am glad that we are not going to Florida, as it means that we are not going to Florida.
We're receiving the files now. Loading the images.
Wait, aren't you in a moving vehicle in the desert? How do you have internet?
Turns out Duke doesn't just transmit music when he talks. He also generates a powerful broadband signal.
I'm bringing 4G back. I'm afraid the quality of these images is much worse
bringing
than I
4G
feared.
back.
Unless you clear them up, I can't read a thing.
Dude, didn't you find these carvings yourself? Why don't you have any pictures of them?
The field of archaeology moves so fast that I didn't have the time.
So in other words, it's because you're old and technology scares you. Great.
Are you one of those video games the kids are all raving about?
Yes, Professor. I am a video game. Beep, boop, and such. We'll meet you guys at the pier.
Which pier?
You know, the pier.
What pier? Where?
I'm really not sure how I can be more specific than that.
I really do love the gag of when they just interject the actual 4Kids dialogue. It never gets tiring for me.
No, it's funny
such a
every
good
time.
gag.
Okay. Bye, Pharaoh.
Yes. Goodbye. You?
Okay, does anyone know who the hell that was? That settles it, because they seem to know who I am. We have to go to Kaiba Corp. It's the only place we can enhance these images. Now, come on. Surely it's not the only place we can do that. Oh, like I'm sure any of you unemployed middle-class high school students has access to Adobe Photoshop.
I do.
Legally.
I mean, I know people who do.
Set course for Kaiba Corp's West Coast offices, conveniently located adjacent to everything else that's happening this season.
Oh, good.
Think San Francisco
Oh,
is
convenient. We
known
love
for
that.
having a multitude of piers, or this place might have been hard to find. Take Rex Raptor and Alistair to the nearest medical facility. I'm feeling generous. But sir, all local hospitals report they're too full due to an unusual number of monster attacks the world over. We have
Oh, right, yeah, I
medical
forgot that
equipment here
that's
that we
happening.
Take them to a medical facility. I'm feeling generous.
Yes, sir.
So are we just never gonna talk about the fact that we left Weevil Underwood's body in the middle of the desert? No remorse for that whatsoever? Okay, then.
Joey, what happened to your eye?
Of arbitrarily
Don't worry about it.
It's time to go
It's fine.
save my company from darts.
Let me come with you. I want to get that darts creep for what he did to my Yugi.
I'm sorry, Rebecca. What we must do is not something that can be undertaken easily. It is a dangerous task that will put our very souls to the test.
What are you going to do?
We are going to go get some photographs enhanced
Oh, yeah.
on a computer. It is our destiny.
I feel like that's something literally anyone could do.
And yet destiny chose me and Kaiba, and not you. So there. This isn't some kind of field trip, kid. But I guess you can tag along if you want.
I'm no kid.
Whatever you say, kid.
Sure.
Don't call me a kid.
Hey, did anyone lose a kid? Because there's a kid here yelling at me in a kid voice about how much they love to be called a kid. Anybody? Okay, free kid right here. First come, first serve on the kid. Half price off kids in aisle 12.
Hey, Taiyo, let's go tell the police what's going on.
Tristan, what makes you think the police can help?
Taiyo, this is America. Everyone knows the justice system is super effective here.
Kaiba, where are we? A secret underground tunnel to my Kaiba Corp USA branch. This way we'll get inside undetected.
Have this?
Okay, but why are we sprinting? Because if I can't beat you in a card game, I can at least beat you in a race to the elevator. We'll call it a draw. Draw my ass, Yugi. Okay, fetch me a pen and paper and I'll draw a straight line on it.
And so then, after our friend lost his soul to a super buff guy who'd spent half his life living on a deserted island, we all decided to go to Florida. You see, there's a museum there where all of Professor Hawkins' research is. And the only way we could access it was by taking a train all the way to the East Coast.
Why didn't you just get someone to email the stuff to you?
Are you suggesting that there are massive plot holes in Taiyo's story?
Yeah, I mean, don't get me wrong, it's exciting, but when you really examine any part of her story for more than a minute, it all kinda just falls apart.
Okay, but wait, I'm almost at the part where we met two ghosts in the middle of the Californian desert who just happened to be related to the guy we're fighting. Oh god, you're right, it's all just bullshit, isn't it?
So, can I add you on Duel Links? Sure, just text me your friend code and I'll add you later. Okay. What's your number? I gave it to you during Battle City. You took out your phone and you made a big deal about saving my contact info. Right. Yes. You're gonna have to give it to me again. Did you seriously delete my... What the...
Not me. Whenever Ty asks me to resend another thing I've already sent because it's scrolling up
Like 5
too hard.
times.
Yeah.
Yeah, scrolling up's too hard when you could just type it out for me again.
Right.
It's too much. It's too much.
Was that yet another friend of yours, Yugi? You seriously think that was one of my friends? It kind
Also, suddenly now it's a horror film.
No, it might have been Joey. Breaking stuff will fix it. If I'm right, we should be on floor 35, which is housewares and giant terrifying monstrosities that will eat your face.
Need some help, boy?
Rebecca, where are you?
Watching you guys. I've hacked into Kaiba Corp's mainframe and now I have access to all systems.
That is definitely what hacking looks like.
Yeah.
A bunch of zeros and ones.
Yeah, a bunch of binary.
This is so freaking accurate.
For sure.
So I could just push one little button and let you guys into the computer room, but you'd have to apologize for calling me a kid first.
Yugi, I think this kid is trying to ask us something, but unfortunately I don't speak kid, do you? I'm by a lot of things, but lingual is not one of them.
And I guess that's about as good as I'm gonna get. Opening the mainframe doors.
This giant computer is for some reason the only thing that can enhance photos.
Why does the
apparently.
computer look like that though?
It'd be real nice if you could.
What does it low-key look like? The computer in the future arc of Hitman Reborn. Like what is this? This is what computers look like in anime.
Passive aggression detected. Douchey scowl acknowledged. Seto Kaiba identified. Welcome back, asshole.
Computer, reboot with backup system. See, look, all the screens went from red to blue. That means all the bad stuff in the computer is gone now.
I know nothing about computers, but that sounds about right.
These images from the museum are extremely high quality, so I had to bring them on the most futuristic storage hardware known to man. A 5.5-inch floppy disk.
I'm an ancient Egyptian pharaoh, and even I feel old right now.
Computer, analyze the Atlantean inscriptions and cross-reference with every known archaeological database. Or just draw the seal of Orichalcos on there, that works too.
What's it say, Gramps?
After its 10,000-year-long slumber, the black serpent will swallow the sun, and paradise will rule once more.
Telling me the ninth lion eats the sun?
Not the ninth lion eats the sun.
Cleopatra, Atlantis. It makes
Nobody watching this is gonna understand that, Ty. Nobody.
Zero time dilemma, or no,
No,
Virtue's
that's-
last reward.
There you go.
999.
It's interesting that we mentioned that. Oh well, whatever. Only the true homies know.
Well, the true homies know we've been playing through those games with our friend Bronsois on twitch.tv/Bronsois.
Wanted to check out the museum in the first place? How is this new information in any way?
Kaiba, sometimes I just like to blow off steam by reacting to obvious statements that everyone already knew about as though they were massive plot twists. Why don't you give it a whirl?
Okay, I guess that could be fun. Hang on. That insignia on the carvings. It's the same insignia used by the secret Illuminati-style organization that bought out my company.
I thought Darts was the one who did that.
And now I'm going to reveal who is in charge of that organization.
I mean, it's obviously going to be Darts.
Oh no! Yugi! The man in charge of the organization that has taken over my company.
Oh my
is
God.
Darts! I can't believe what a twist.
Holy shit! What angle?
Why his head's so tiny?
Why has he got the yaoi hand? What is this? What's his perspective?
Why he got the tiniest head ever?
Oh fucking head! Oh my god!
Tiniest head. The tiniest whittle head.
Too much.
Way too much. Oh no! We have to get out of here!
Oh look, I won the race to the elevator. How did that happen?
Confound your elaborate trickery, Kaiba!
This is exactly why I never visit the American branch of my company.
Are you frequently hunted by bloodthirsty monsters out here?
If by monsters you mean shareholders, then yes.
Hey Kaiba,
Yeah,
wanna
that's
reenact
that
a
tracks.
scene from Back to the Future Part 2?
I'd rather throw myself off the roof.
Righto.
Suck it, monsters that are not dragons! Thank God for Microsoft Flight Simulator. Damn you, Microsoft
How in the
Flight
world did they
Simulator!
get away with actually using the Back to the
Not a
Future theme?
clue.
Darts, you might have taken control of my company and blown up one of my buildings,
Yeah.
but you weren't able to stop us from enhancing some photographs.
This also looks really weird.
Just his jaw
So who's
and his
laughing now?
jawline.
Kinda seems like he would.
It's totally him, isn't it? I'm bringing 4G back. Yeah.
Yeah.
You other networks don't know how to act. Yeah. So if you're lonely and you wanna chat,
Yeah.
just call Duke Devlin. There's an app for that.
All right, that was those episodes. Oh geez. So, wow. Okay. I have thoughts, mainly on the animation. I will say this time. Oh man, I am kind of forgot how off model sometimes the animation can be.
Oh, 100%.
Like,
Like 100%. They cut a lot of corners when they needed to.
Listen, you understand though. It's like those duels. Okay, it takes a lot. All right. It is also the whiplash of watching this after the last thing we watched was Jujutsu Kaisen is like really funny.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Yeah, it's
my
like,
God.
oh right, yeah, right. They're not all like that. I have to remind myself, you know. Variety is the spice of life, as they say.
Definitely.
So what should they comment, Ty?
Will I fall asleep in the next video?
Comment below.
Because I feel the sleepies coming. The world may never know.
Well, before Ty passes out, I'll see you all in the next one.
Bye.
Bye.